Well, hello again, and this is James with Feed Your Beast. Hopefully you watched the last video on the bees and that helped you out. Um, so this time I decided I'm going to do as quick as I can. Little base tour here of what, well, basically the cluster of crap that I've got going on. So this may take a while, so let's get started. Alright, let's turn everything back on here. Okay, first thing you notice, I didn't go with the traditional house on the little island thing. I went with the flat platform. So I decided to do something different, what other people haven't been doing. So, see all the black platform we first started. Still got the water block source. 2 beds because I do have my buddy Bob plays with me from time to time. Initially, this was our main storage. Wooden chest labeled. There's a presser. I think that's what you use to make soy something another. Strong box that you get in one of the quests filled with glass that we got from a quest. Foodstuffs that we really don't use anymore. Your original strong box, just miscellaneous shit in there. Yes, seeds. Seeds for days. Our original Tinker's Construct crafting area, my original Tinker Construct thingamabobber. Smeltery. God, had a brain fart there. I've got my high oven. It's not running right now. I made some steel earlier. Anyway, but since this was our main crafting area, I ran a ME crafting terminal over here. Really big into ME. I've got a lot of stuff hooked up to it, automated with it, which hopefully you'll see. But it's nice to have the little crafting thing set up here. As of right now, that little block out there has no purpose. I had a purpose for it, but changed my mind. This I had set up for when I was doing the quest to get 50,000 lettuce. Yay, that was fun. There's some stuff over here. Of course, in the last video you've seen the bees. The reason the trees are behind here, because this was the first grass area we had. Me and my buddy Bob, when we were playing, first grass area we had. You can see some pillaring we did out here. We were trying to find a specific biome. We found that magic biome over there and was building that out until we figured out that there's actually one a lot closer. So we've kind of abandoned that little platform out there, but there is a pretty nice size ore node right there. So anyway, that's why these trees are here. I eventually moved all the different types of trees to over here. We've got our blood altar. I need to do a little bit more with that. 2 cow pens. One was set up for the milk quest. This one was set up for the mushroom soup quest. I just haven't taken them down. We got our MFR little farm here. I just got it running just with some wheat at the moment, but I got it automated with some barrels, so wood, rubber, leaves for making dirt, bone meal for growing trees, so on and so forth. This is our pond, and this is our island. Great place to kind of get away when you just need to sit here and talk to the walrus. Anyway, enchantment table stuff, de-enchantment thingamabobber, anvil. We've got our enchanted books there. We've got a open blocks tank with XP that you just click to gain a level, then you can enchant stuff. This was my initial egg farm. It's still producing eggs. I just emptied it out and threw them into here, which it looks like it already used them up. This was the first little dirt gen. The chickens and this dirt thing's going to move really soon. That thing's empty. Yeah, you'll find, like I said, sometimes I just put shit everywhere, just I think this was just an overflow chest that I haven't put into the AE system yet. Back here, we've got a little auto sifting set up. This actually makes stone. If you don't know, you can auto sift stone and you get bushes. I was using them for XP bushes, but look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stacks, plus I think I've got some more downstairs I've already planted. I forgot I had this running one day, and that's how I got all that stuff. This out here is the magic biome I was talking about. There is another ore node there. I don't have my goggles on me, so otherwise I can't see it. Started growing mana beans, but again, like a lot of things I do, I've got sidetracked and haven't gotten back to it just yet. Nether wart, just because again, what you'll notice where the wood's at, that's part of the original platform. Anything that's cobble or brick is kind of like second next gen type stuff. Got a little farm here. This little setup here is with a autonomous activator. I was growing cotton to get string for the bee frames, but don't need it anymore. But if you don't know, you can pump bone meal into this autonomous activator, and it will pick and it'll grow and harvest stuff for you. The only thing you want to do, set this stack size to 1, otherwise the bone meal will stack up in it and you'll have a bad day. Those cows over there just because they're there. Nothing, no purpose. Behind the cows here we have the rest of our trees, some crops. Again, no particular order or reason why they're here. Just cause we might have needed to make or build something. So now we're going to go downstairs to see the first section of machine. So we got our automatic sifting set up, pretty easy. 3 autonomous activators to a sieve. It sieves out into a chest that's hooked up with a precision import bus, and it buses it into the AE system. Just pretty typical components on this. Crafting terminal. We've got a crafting monitor. I'm working on making, dock topple, compressed cobblestone. I ain't even close, folks. 2 disk drives. Typical boring stuff. Fluid drive, gonna keep water and milk. Big crafting computer behind here. Got a lot of recipes in it. A lot of stuff for food. Partition editor. You've got a fluid crafting chamber. What that's good for, say, stuff that requires. So we need butter to make a recipe. So bam, begin. What it does, it actually can make salt. It can make its own milk. Really cool little thing to have. If anybody wants more detail on that, just let me know. I'll be glad to go into it for you. These are some. See, what was I? Oh yeah, I'm making the breakfast thing. I've got some furnaces and pulverizers that are set up with particular patterns for different things. Typical AE setup stuff. That's still a tank of sewage. Ugh. This is my Thaumcraft area. Again, I've done some Thaumcraft research. Haven't really got into it. I got, as a reward, 2 packages of ore nodes, creative ore nodes, which was freaking awesome. Deconstruction table. We've got of course, our research table here, and bye-bye. And of course, our arcane work table. We'll show you real quick the back side of this. Powered by a tesseract. Got a couple pulverizers. Also have some pulverizers somewhere else that are feeding in with the AE system. These are actually feeding in with item ducts behind here. So it did have a nice clean look until I added this stuff. So is life. This is just miscellaneous machines that I use. Again, no real rhyme or reason to this crap, it's just there. Automatic soul sand, automatic clay. Pretty simple. There's an aqueous accumulator back there that fill these bad layers up, and you'll see here. Do I have any sand in here? Okay, I do have sand. So as soon as this turns to witch water, the sand from the chest goes in here. It's pulled out, thrown into the barrel. Instant soul sand. Same process for the clay. Is just you use dust, put it into the barrel of water, turns it into clay. I've got more clay than I'll ever use. So that's that. On the other side of the basement, other than seeing the bottom of our big swimming pool, This is something I'm screwing around with. I've got ore berry bushes downstairs. This is a crucible furnace. You can actually melt ore berries and get liquid XP. It's much more efficient than the mob farm. Two different mob farms here. This one is the auto spawner room. What do I got in there? Pink slimes. Yeah, pink slimes today. So this is, this is just what we use for the auto spawner. There's some mob essence. I'm not running the mob farms right now because I got a magnum torch upstairs, just because I was getting so much stuff. But I've used quite a few ender pearls for power here lately, so I may have to turn this back on. Again, another liquid XP tank. This is my spawner. I initially screwed up when I built this, and this is just kind of a fix, and then it ended up working pretty well. But basically, big long room, spawnable areas on both sides with conveyor belts down the middle, 4x4 hole. And this is long enough down here. I need 2 elevators. That's why there's 2 elevators. So basically they fall down here. To get the liquid XP, autonomous activators, you throw a sword in there. It kills them. When I need to run it for mob essence, I take the swords out, flip a mob grinder on, and all's good. Liquid XP pipes up. I tried to use tesseracts with this stuff, but for some reason the liquids just didn't want to work with the tesseracts. But so anyway, I just piped it up. That's the bottom workings of my auto spawner room. Long story about that, but anyway. Alright, so go back up here, and there's the bottom of the auto farm over there. Got a little platform you get to it. So there's just one more place to check out, and that's the basement. Yeah, I got a few ore berry bushes down here. I really don't know what I was thinking when I did this. I really need to build some golems to auto harvest this stuff, but yeah, a cumulus activator with the fluid import bus. This will actually pumps water into my AE system. I have a smeltery for each ore type. I know a lot of people use multiple ones and just don't mix metals, but I said, YOLO. Let's just do one for each one. There's a little block under each one, tells you what it is. Iron, tin, copper, gold, lead. This is kind of a temporary thing. I needed more power. Yeah. Yeah, those bee things take a lot of juice, just to let you know from that last video. So built 3 of these to kind of help supplement my power usage. Back here, this is where all the lava from these guys come from. Got a couple of these. Got some dynamos. I got some more pulverizers and stuff. This is where this is not even anywhere close enough. That's just what I had to build. I had these extra, and I thought, well, I'll start making cobblestone. So that cobblestone quest is just ridiculous. And finally, this is a test I've been running, because I know you can use eggs to make dirt. So I put it down here so I didn't have to hear it all the time. But this is just an experiment to see how fast a whole bunch of chickens over top of hoppers on top of barrels will make dirt. And so far, in about a couple hours, they haven't even made a stack. So it may be a failed experiment. But all these smelteries, most of them are too high except for the platinum, which there's really no need to do it. This is just kind of a spare one. This is not actually even hooked up to anything. I don't think I have anything. Yeah, but I've used it here and there to make some alloys, so it is kind of useful. But basically, all your casting basins are hooked up to this one chest, and then the chest zooms it up to the AE system, and all's good. Let's see, I've got the these controllers are going to bring in the tin, basically every different type of ore that would make that particular ore. So back upstairs for one more time. I don't think there's anything else. Oh yeah, this was just an automated thing. This is a we can make netherrack, and we can make end stone with it. So lava, if you want end stone, you put in glowstone. If you want netherrack, you put in redstone. It makes it, so see it there. And this was when I was doing the quest delivery for, what was the end stone one? So basically, as long as the quest delivery system has a quest that it's working on, it'll emit a redstone signal. As soon as it's done, it'll stop emitting it, and so you can basically use this little setup here. Got this off Reddit, and it will turn off whatever it's doing, so you're not wasting any resources. Well, that's been it. All praise the road. Hope to make some more videos in the future. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. I'm tired. I hope this isn't that long. Good night.